Yep.
Mercenary team!
Hey, it's Aaron from GameEnthus.com, and this is Mercenary King. This is from the same developer of Scott Pilgrim, the side-scrolling beat 'em up. And at first glance, I thought this game was like I guess, I don't know, like an updated Metal Slug. As you can see, it's also co-op too, couch and online. But there's a lot more to it than that, and you'll see in a moment. There's some depth to it. Yes, I called my character Aaron. I'm not very imaginative. So if you go over to Miss Zero at the camp, that's how you can get into your online games. It's also active reload. So the kids like active reload, so that should be, right up their alley. It's whatever the kids like. Okay, the Runaway Brothers will let you kind of customize your character with different colors. You see a banner. I don't have any money for that stuff yet, so all in good time. But there's customization, which is kind of nice if you're into that kind of thing. Come over here, and this guy just has the compendium on all the different enemies and stuff that you'll encounter and how many times you actually kill them, which is kind of cool. So take a look at how many mandrakes you killed, or capybaras, the world's largest rodent. I seen a partridge. I saw a partridge. I didn't get it. Alright, you go over to Bluebell and she'll build mods for you, which give you different abilities. You briefly see the descriptions there. I don't have enough materials for that stuff yet. No, that's the other part of the game. There's a lot of material that you'll pick up in the levels that you can use for mods and weapons and all types of upgrades. So I have a nice chunk of change, but not a whole lot. But you can buy a lot of different items, stuff that you want. I honestly don't know. I know the backpack is what you have like on your person in the levels. The supply box, I'm thinking that if you find the infirmaries in the game, that's where you actually can like maybe restock the supply box from the infirmaries, which you can just get to by moving around the levels, or if you die, you actually restart in the infirmary in the level itself. And you see Lawless there will tell you upgrades for armor, and you can buy different parts for your guns, all that good stuff. Ironside, Lawless and Ironside, you actually have to rescue in a mission before you actually can buy anything from them, because they're not at the camp yet. And the Colonels, who gives you your actual missions. So they're going to do the Sniper Spotted mission. So you have to kill 8 One-Eyed Joes. Basically, you have to kill 8 snipers. So he yells orders at you, you walk over to Bobby, and Bobby takes you to your mission. For some reason, you can't sit inside the helicopter. I don't get it either. So you have your gun, which I've upgraded a little bit, and I have the wooden sword, which somehow is better than the sword I had, which was made of metal. Don't ask me why. The game is challenging. It's a lot of action, platforming, all that good stuff, but the enemies will take you out. But this is early on, so I'm assuming later on I will get better. Like with my default gun, that guy would have taken like 20 shots to kill me. So you have to get resources like silicon and tungsten and steel, leather, stuff. And you have to really customize in order to survive. The enemies are pretty tough. So that's one of them. And you go to map, press select, and you see the map. It kind of shows you where ladders and levels are, so it won't point, you won't like pinpoint where your actual objectives are. That would just be too easy. Although well, you'll see later. It'll pinpoint you to some objectives, but just not resources. Because some missions are about getting resources. Some missions are about taking someone out. Others are about rescuing people like Lawless or Ironside and bringing them back to camp. It's also hostages, just hostages that you won't see them in the camp, but you just have to go rescue them. So pick up that steel, that wood, more steel, stab people. And it's funny that I did not even realize, I knew the game looked familiar, but I didn't realize that it actually was the same team who did Scott Pilgrim until I went to the Wikipedia page and did a little homework before recording this video. And found out that that was why the characters look so familiar. I was like, they really did look familiar, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's the people who did Scott Pilgrim. So it's funny that I was the person who was critical of that team because I was wondering why it took them so long to get Scott Pilgrim online. I felt like they got it online when people pretty much stopped playing it, but I will say that proud to say this game does have co-op and 4-player online multiplayer, so that's nice. So there'll be no waiting because it's already here. So, and rumor has it might be a PlayStation Plus giveaway in April on PS4. So that's cool. And there's the partridge, but I didn't get it. So you complete missions and give you a report on the items you got, the amount of money that you raise, and then Bobby flies you back to camp. The snitch. I'm assuming the snitch is the primary mission as it's red, and the one at the bottom was locked previously. So I'm just going to show you now one of the boss characters, Steel Soldier. You will see the bosses on the map. I don't think I showed it though. It's a pretty big green skull that indicates that it's a boss character, whose pattern was fairly simple once I was smart enough to realize it. I got punched in the head a lot until I realized it. But, you know, things happen. On the bullets. Go into my backpack. Use a ration. I didn't see that one coming. So, this gives you a small little taste of what's in Mercenary Kings. I was just so surprised to see this character. I don't know if this is a reference or not, but she looks exactly like Drill Dozer. So, I don't know. I thought that was, I was like, oh, Drill Dozer. She doesn't make it though, unfortunately. So, alright. That is Mercenary Kings. A small little taste of it. I think it's definitely worth checking out. That's on, it's on Steam, I think for $10, and it should be coming to PS4 shortly. So, think Metal Slug with more thought and customization. And that's pretty much it.